I just wanted to record a fun video, which is going to be a haul video from Craftcation 2019. In the beginning of April, I went to California for an amazing event called Craftcation. And if you've never heard of it, it is a business and makers conference that is put on by Dear Handmade Life. It's 5 days in Ventura Beach, California, of non-stop business classes as well as handmade, crafty workshops. So today I wanted to do a fun video where I talk about all the goodies that I got while I was there. So I have everything laid out on the table here. All of the extra goodies that we got in our bags, or things that I bought or acquired, gifts that I received, all kinds of things throughout the event. So I'm going to actually start with this pile up here. This was from the craft swap. We were all invited to go through all of our craft supplies at home, bring them to the event. Everybody contributed, put it in a big pile, and the organizers laid everything out on tables and then pretty much set us loose, and we all went through and picked out what we wanted to take home. So this is a Sashiko iron transfer patterns. So I thought it was really funny that I just took a class on this and learned how to do it, and now I've got these little iron-on transfers for the designs so like I can stitch over the templates. I got a greeting card, some other embroidery transfers, iron-on embroidery templates, just something fun. I got some more stickers that are like baby related. I have a scrapbook for her. Maybe I will use some of these, or I have a friend who's having a baby soon, so maybe I'll stick some stickers on the card or something. I also picked up some fabric. I'm not much of a seamstress and I don't really sew ever, basically, but I saw these fabric scraps and I thought that they would be perfect for making more beeswax food wraps, and that's my intention for those. So I got that one. This one is like a little aqua chevron. Just a pretty aqua chevron pattern. This is actually a funny story. This is navy blue fabric, just plain navy. And I actually brought this to the craft swap to get rid of. And then I ended up taking the class and decided that I actually wanted to keep it. I brought it back home. These are little magnetic sheets, so you can create your own magnets. There's just one in here. Thought that was pretty cool. And then I got this navy blue acrylic paint. I also picked up a stamp. I saw an end stamp. I thought that was funny, so got my end stamp. I got some cherries. These stamps have never even been used. Barcode stamp. Some other little clear acrylic stamps that can go on some stamping blocks. So those are all the things that I got at the craft swap. Things that I probably don't really need, but if I don't use them, then I'll just pass them on to the next person. The next thing I'm going to talk about is this scrunchie. This is pretty neat. It's a cashmere scrunchie made by my friend Marcella of Love Woolies. What's neat about these is they are repurposed from old sweaters. She finds sweaters that have been discarded or, donated. The sweaters are in such poor condition with holes or stains that even the thrift shop is going to discard them. And so she goes and rescues them from the shop, and she creates scrunchies. She also makes mittens, but the scrunchies are neat because they all have a story attached to them. So the different colors stand for different people. Overall, the message is that you are worthy and you can take a bad situation and make something beautiful out of it. So these were discarded sweaters, but they can be made into something beautiful. Even if you have gone through difficult times in your life, it's not a lost cause. Okay, so I didn't get to finish recording all that yesterday, so I'm here today to finish this video. And so now I'm going to talk about all the things that I got. So I got a bunch of washi tape. Give you a better look. Lots of cute patterns, donuts, cupcakes, polka dots, flowers, but you can never have too much. This little set of markers and a little notebook came from Darice. I got these as a prize. On the opening dinner at the fairgrounds, they were doing this little activity where they had paper cut out leaves, and everyone would write their intention for the year on the leaf, and then we hung them all on a tree. If your leaf had a little sticker on it, then you got a prize. This is pretty cool. So it's got 6 different markers, and the markers have 2 different tips, chisel and brush tip, and then this nice little blank journal notebook. Another thing I got was this journal with lines, and it has, you know, some illustrations on some of the pages. It says your story matters. It says use your voice. I got these Fiskars scissors. They're power cut. They look kind of funny because they look kind of like bunny ears shaped, but it says that they have more power with less effort. Good for cutting cork, burlap, cardboard, and more. So I'm excited to try these out. I think that these will be good for cutting through something thick, but probably not going to be my everyday scissors. Another thing I got that I have been wanting for a while, but I just haven't purchased, is a retractable tape measure. So I had a baby 6 months ago. I've been trying to lose weight, get back in shape, all of that good stuff. And I currently just use a tape measure that doesn't retract. And so I have to like roll it up every single time I'm done using it. So this is going to be super handy because I can just measure and then zip it right back up. I have some cards from Paper Source. Paper Source just has the most amazing, beautiful paper. This is just a little set of, looks like 3 cards and envelopes and a pen. So these will be fun, just little note cards. I got this set of 2 pens. One is a Pigma Micron and the other one is a Koi coloring brush pen. And there's some, I think maybe some instructions with some ideas on how to use it, and also this cute little set of stickers to go with it. So I'm interested to try these out. This is just a little unicorn on roller skates sticker. So being that I play roller derby, I really like this sticker. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, maybe on my water bottle that I take to practice or something. One other thing I got is this bracelet. It is an example of what you can make with ImpressArt metal stamping tools. So there is the bracelet on me, and it says good vibes only. So I like that one. Last year I got one also that was very similar to this, and it said coffee, create, sleep, repeat. So I like that one too. So both of them are very, very cool. This is a Pitt Artist pen. It says it's India ink and it's waterproof. I've never used a pen like this, so that'll be pretty cool. But lots of different pens. This I'm really excited about. I haven't opened it up yet, but it says, hey, I'm a 100% compostable mailer. So this is from No Issue Eco Packaging Alliance, and I know that they offer tissue paper that you can get branded with your logo on it, and then they also have compostable mailers. It says, I'm made out of plant material like corn and more corn. It says it'll compost in 6 months. So I'm opening this up to see what's inside. Delivered fast, eco-friendly, custom tissue. Oh, it's got a coupon for Craftcation attendees. And, oh, it's got some samples. So this will be good for, my soap making business, or also for my graphic design clients. You know, maybe they would want me to design tissue for them or design some kind of packaging, and I could definitely suggest that they go with this brand to get the tissue printed. Here is the, oops, got the sticker on it. Here's the tissue. This is just a single color design, so it's white tissue with this like hot pink coral color. It's a nice thick tissue. This is a nice quality. It's not just gonna rip right away. In fact, I even got this sticker stuck to it, and I was able to pull the sticker off of it without it totally ripping. Lots of samples of printed tissue. Oh, here's a really lightweight tissue. depending on your application, you might want something thinner. And it looks like they have stickers. So this would be a great source for stickers and tissue and mailers, different packaging materials. So I'm definitely going to check them out and see if any of my web design or graphic design clients need any kind of packaging materials, and I definitely want to give them a try. Another goodie that was in the Make All the Things bag is this magazine. It's called Uppercase Magazine. I heard about this magazine when I was in graphic design school, but I've actually never read it. So here's the cover. This is an ad-free magazine. It's issue 38. The date is July, August, September 2018. It is a beautiful cover. It's got gold foil on the cover, so that's really nice. And just flipping through it, it has a lot of information about package design, history of biscuit tins. That looks interesting with all these decorative tins. It has a lot of really great photography, package design stuff. This is really beautiful. This is another goodie that I got. This is the ImpressArt stamping kit. So in order to make this metal stamped bracelet or the wine glass charms and the things that I made in the workshop, this is the kit to make them. The kit came with some blanks to decorate. So these have like a protective film on them. They're not actually blue. So I've got things that I can go ahead and stamp, like ornaments, and a metal cuff that can be bent into a bracelet. Stickers to help you line up your letters so that all your lettering is in a nice straight line and all the letters are equally spaced. It has the stamping block. This is what you put on the table and what you put your piece on before you stamp so that you're not stamping directly on the table. It helps protect the table. Obviously, the hammer. It is a beautiful robin's egg blue color, very ergonomic, and it's got a brass end, which the woman who was doing the workshop explained that the brass has just enough give that when you're stamping, it makes it so it gives a good impression without your stamp bouncing. Your stamp isn't going to bounce and give a double impression. And then, of course, all of the letters. So I have the full alphabet here and an ampersand. And then they also gave us as a freebie just an extra little stamp design that is just like 3 hash marks. And it comes with some instructions. So I am going to have fun stamping some things at some point. They were selling these after the event was over. So, during the course of the weekend, several of these kits were being used at the ImpressArt table. People were stamping all weekend, and then in the workshops, people were stamping. And so they were selling all of the kits that people had already used during the course of the conference at a discounted rate. So a lot of people got their hands on some of these that were in almost new condition. So that is really cool. This is something I'm really excited about. It's from Brambleberry, which I have ordered from Brambleberry before. They are a soap making and bath and body supply company. And so they have all the ingredients and supplies. Now, this poor box has been through a lot. I ended up reusing this box for something else while I was traveling. So it's pretty beat up, but the contents are amazing. So this is a succulent soap kit. It's going to help me make these little succulent soaps. This is a melt and pour soap kit. So if you have never made soap before, this is how I got started, was melt and pour. And it's definitely a good way to try out soap making and see if it's something that you'd be interested in. You get these pre-made soap blocks. So this kit came with 2 of them. One is just a white soap base, and this one is an aloe soap base that's transparent. So we have the white, which has titanium dioxide in it. That's what makes it white, if you didn't know. and then the aloe has a little bit of a greenish hint to it. So what you do is you take the block and you cut this into little cubes, and then you put it in a little Pyrex bowl, and you just zap it in the microwave for like 30 seconds at a time, and then you mix it, zap it 30 seconds, mix it, zap it, mix it, and then until it's completely melted. And then once it's melted, you get to add the color and the scent. What was included was 2 different color green. One is Kelly green, and this is non-bleeding chrome green. So we have these 2 different greens, and some fragrance oils, which I haven't even opened to see what I have here. We have, agave extract. So that's not a fragrance, but some agave extract, which will probably give a nice feeling to the soap. And then we have some fragrance oil called Lush Succulent. So here is the fragrance oil. That smells really good too. I usually don't use fragrance oils when I make soaps, but when I do things just for fun, for personal use, I'll use fragrance oils occasionally. So we have the base, coloring, some extract, and some fragrance oil, and then it has the mold. So after you have melted the soap, you add in your extras, your color, your fragrance, your extract, then you will pour it into the soap mold. So here you can see they have like a cool little succulent shape, and so this will make 4 bars each pour, and probably I'm thinking a pound is gonna make all 4 of these, if not with a little bit extra left over probably. So the kit has everything that's included, and it comes with instructions. It says this is a beginner project, and it shows a really beautiful picture of what the end product could look like, and the instructions are really nice. They have pictures for each step to show you exactly what to do. If you're ever making soap, I really like using silicone soap molds because they're really easy to release, to pop them out of the soap mold. So anyway, melt and pour is how I got started making soap. So I'm excited to play around with this. And the last thing, at the last day, I got this t-shirt. I saw someone else wearing it, and I hadn't even visited. They have like a little pop-up shop. All of the speakers and instructors have products or books or kits or all kinds of different, materials. They've co-branded with a supplier to have products so that you can purchase. So for instance, I did the indigo dyeing. If I wanted to take home a kit to make more indigo dye and do this at home, they're selling kits in the pop-up shop. And I believe she even had a book about how to do it. The scrunchies were available in the pop-up shop. And I didn't even go until the last day. So a lot of stuff was already even sold out. But Dear Handmade Life had some t-shirts in there. And so I was really excited to get my hands on this really cute Craftcation T-shirt. And I don't normally wear white t-shirts, but this one was really, really cute. So I'm excited to have this Craftcation shirt and wear it in the future. So that was pretty much my weekend. I hope that I did a good job explaining what the event is about and why it's so amazing. And I really hope that I'm going to go next year, and I hope that you're going to go next year too, because it's literally so much fun.